Welcome back to the Better Contractor. On this leadership video, we're going to talk about scaling your business the right way. Most people are in a business because they want to succeed. Achieving any level of success will require you to scale. However, you cannot scale chaos. So let's step back a minute and listen to that again. You cannot scale chaos. When you grow, it will show you your strengths and highlight your weaknesses even further. I've seen several contractors start to see growth only to have a major setback a few years later because they weren't being done right. Jobs were done poorly, they had safety issues, and the list goes on and on. How did that happen? They didn't have the proper systems to scale as quickly as they did. They ended up having quality, safety, and cash flow issues. So how can you scale more successfully? One, you must develop a system for everything you do. You need to eliminate as much of the bad as you can through processes and systems. You will no longer be able to be on every job site as the owner. You will no longer be the main foreman or the project supervisor. Someone else is going to be that for you. You will need systems to make sure that you have quality control in place, safety procedures, paperwork and documentation, equipment maintenance, and the list goes on. If you do not have systems in place, you will experience big issues in every single one of these departments. Guess who's going to pick up on it? Your customer. Two, find out what you're best at and then market that. What got your business started? Why did you become successful as a contractor? If that was customer service, if that was a superior quality service, or some niche that you provided, expand upon that strength. Market it like crazy. You must be the loudest person in the room when it comes to the story of your company. If not, someone else is going to step up and tell a different story that you may not want to be told. Take that in again. You must tell the story, and then you must market it. Number three, you must have the best team in the business. You will not be successful if your leadership team is not the best. Invest money and training into your team so that no matter who the employer or the customer is talking to, that they are impressed and they want to do business with them. You should be hiring not on saving costs, but rather finding the best. They will pay for themselves. Hiring employees in your leadership team not based upon a degree, but rather based upon their hustle and their values. They have to have hustle and they should align with your company's core values, or your core values will mean nothing at all. And that in turn will create chaos inside your company. Number four, innovate. You need to be constantly innovating, constantly trying to become better, always trying to find the best solution for your customers. Ultimately, business is about helping people. The more that you do that, the more successful you're going to become. It's not enough just to provide a solution to a simple problem. Most companies can do that. You need to provide a solution that wows them and that makes them loyal to you and your brand. Five, you must have a brand identity that customers can associate with. Customers want to buy from people they align with, that they like, that they feel a connection with. If you aren't doing this, then you're just a commodity. You must create a list of values, promote and market who you are, what you stand for, what makes you different, and you need to tell that story. Heard that before? Tell your story of who you are, who your company is. Be real, authentic, and genuine. Create a bond with your customers. Number six, play chess, not checkers. You as the owner must be thinking through business decisions based upon long-term goals. You are navigating the ship, and that at times will mean that you need to be forward-thinking and making moves now so you can win later. So many contractors hate to give up their seat in the field doing the work that they save no time to run their business. When that happens, your business will not see the growth. You will always be working in the business, not on the business. Be strategic in your planning and your marketing. Get a mentor that's more successful than you so you can bounce ideas off of them, develop plans, and be inspired by them. Number seven, you must have core values that legitimately guide your company. You should hire and fire by those. You should make decisions as a team around those values. You need to talk about them daily. If you aren't doing this, your team will not be as connected, unified, or driven to the same cause. These core values cannot just be a cool little thing on your wall at your office. They must be lived out, they must be preached, and they need to be marketed so that you can attract those type of employees and customers. If you need to listen to this one again, do so. It's very important to grow your business in the right way. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if you don't plug the holes in your ship before you set out to sail on deep waters, it's going to sink. That's what we're here today, is to help you keep that from happening. I want nothing more than for all of you contractors to be successful. If you're successful, guess what? The world becomes better that we live in. Entrepreneurship is so important to the success of this country. What you are doing is critical to continue to grow our economy and well-being. In a nutshell, find what you're the best at, capitalize on it, market that, and then create amazing systems that will prevent as much of the bad from happening as possible. Side note, even buying this training software means you're probably on the right track because this is a system, streamlines your processes, and create a strong personal and company brand that fully identifies who you are and what you stand for. Don't be a commodity. Stand out in a good way. If you can mix the main points of this lesson with a strong work ethic and determination, I cannot wait to see what you all will do. Now let's go be the better contractor.